Hey guys, I'm Brian, and this is Quick Tips for Safer Flying. So my grandmother called me up. She said, Brian, I know you fly a Cirrus and you fly a Grumman, but how do you tell them apart? They both have cast ring nose wheels. How do you know you get the right key for the right plane when you're going to go flying? I actually get asked this question a lot, and it can be very confusing, so let me show you a couple of ways to tell. The first and easiest way to tell is by looking at the pilot. If your pilot looks like he just walked out of a Kohl's, it's probably a Grumman. I'm only wearing $13 worth of clothing right now. Grummans tend to be quite a bit older, which means they're far more likely to be tricked out. So here's some subtle things that you can look for to try to identify whether the aircraft you're looking at is a Grumman or a Cirrus. In a typical Grumman, you're way more likely to find things like these fuzzy dice, super groovy antenna balls on the comm. You'll almost always find these dice on the tire stems. Totally bitchin' suicide knob on the yoke. This was standard in '72. You'll be hard-pressed to find a Grumman that doesn't have a sick set of curb feelers. Grandma's gonna know she's looking at a Grumman when the pilot flicks on those funky, fresh neon lights. These mount under the fuselage, and they're typically coordinated to match the pilot's eyes. So anyway, those are a few of the ways you can use to help differentiate the Cirrus from the Grumman. And I hope that helps people. Maybe your grandma has some of the same questions. It's probably time to get her eyes checked. Another thing you can look at, Grummans tend to be quick.